He's been a critic of the Chinese leadership for decades, but the prominent artist Weiwei refuses to be silenced. His every move is watched by the police, but he spoke to Arise's Vincent about China's new leadership, corruption, and how the country's success is at the sacrifice of human rights.
It's not so easy speaking to Weiwei. His studio home here in Beijing is littered with 15 state security cameras. The Chinese government watches every move. A year ago, he was detained for 81 days for criticising the party. He may be China's most celebrated artist, but to the Communist Party, he's a menace and dissident.
What future do you think this new leadership brings to ordinary Chinese people?
I don't think there is a new leadership. I think so far we haven't seen anything new.
Weiwei has had a busy 24 months. First, he was detained secretly by state security. Then he beat a court case which accused him of tax evasion. Charges his supporters say were politically motivated.
Yes, it is very extremely difficult. Not only my situation, but a lot of people, writers, internet users, has been taken by police, and the whole situation is not getting better.
China is in the midst of an important transfer of power. Later this year, these 7 men will be responsible for ruling 1/5 of the world's population. But is this ageing political system capable of dealing with the problems of modern China?
Do you think this way is sustainable in the future?
I don't think this is sustainable because without democracy, China have so much problems. Recent days, you see the air conditions of Beijing, environmental problems, and resource problems, and education and corruption. So this kind of political situation created a tremendous problem.
China's economy has created unparalleled wealth, but there's also growing pressure for government accountability. There are thousands of mass protests every year. They protest against land grabs, corruption, the state of environment. For Weiwei, these protests offer a warning to other nations looking to copy China's model of growth.
Chinese so-called success also is very hard to be copied, because this is really an authoritarian society. Its success only sacrifice millions of people's rights, and also sacrifice the future.
Today, Weiwei is a free man, though he's not allowed to leave the country. The internet is his forum for debate. The way the next leadership decide to treat critics like Weiwei may give the world an indication of what China may look like politically in the future. But for now, Weiwei and the rest of us will have to wait. The way China treats activists like Weiwei may offer somewhat of a litmus test into how open China will be regarding discussions about its political future. It also gives us an opportunity to see what sort of superpower China is likely to become. Vincent, Arise News in Beijing.